2K Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're on the cliffs of La Jolla, California, the famed Torrey Pines venue, and it's our opening round coverage of the Farmers Insurance Open. Hello and welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Luke Elvey. It's great to have your company as always. Alongside me is Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Kuyak and John McCarthy, who'll be following all the action. And Beamer, your thoughts quickly here on Torrey Pines South. It is a big boy golf course, isn't it?
It is, and these players are in for a rude awakening because they've had some pretty simple golf courses up to this point. But this golf course, U.S. Open venue, this is going to punch you right in the mouth. There's no holding back here. This golf course is flat out tough. One of the toughest tests these players will see all year long. It's usually damp. It's usually cool. The wind blows off the ocean. It is just all around not fun to play in. But I tell you what, if you're playing well, you can really find out what you are doing well, and that will help you in the upcoming season a lot.
And let's see what he can do here today. This is his second shot.
Breeze coming right into his melon.
Time for a little bit of focus here. This is a lengthy putt. And he's down there. You got a read?
Right, so a super tough read, but I've got it moving right, and then it's going to go left.
Can he make one from long range? Tracking.
Getting better.
Oh, that's so cruel. Putting for a par now. And the putt drops, and we're moving on.
Steady as she goes. Nice start.
The second, a short par 4, one that the players like to take on these days, Rich. A good birdie look here.
They do. It used to be where you laid back on top of the hill and took a wedge, 9-iron sometimes for your second shot, but a lot of players now are challenging that bunker down the right-hand side, getting as far down there as possible, and just having a flick with a sand wedge in for their second.
This looks to be heading for the cut stuff. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on. And that will take him now to 1 under for the event.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
There are so many stunning golf holes on this entire property. And this third, the par 3 downhill, certainly one of the elite holes on the course.
I like it when they move this tee box up and it's only a wedge, because when they make it a 5-iron or more, this thing gets really difficult. Firm green, actually tilts away from you towards the ocean. This is a really difficult green to find.
Now let's switch our attention to Will Zalatoris.
Yeah, coming off the back of a bogey on the last hole.
That's always an impressive looking ball flight, isn't it, the draw? Going with the 5-iron here. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. That is a great chip there. That looked like a thick lie. And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard. He's currently tied for 7th. The 4th hole runs right along the cliffs here of La Jolla, and it's a very strong par 4.
Very picturesque, this 4th hole. Pacific Ocean directly to the golfer's left-hand side. Don't be sucked in by the views, however. You want no part of that. And you certainly don't want any part of that fairway bunker down the right-hand side either. Find the fairway, and you've got a good chance at knocking it on this green in 2. Be wary, though. Anything long and left on this green is no good.
A couple under at this stage. A little off the mark on that approach shot.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer. This is what remains for a share of 6th place in the standings. The putt drops, and we're moving on. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. There's a real premium on your tee shots here at Torrey Pines South Course. Keeping ball in fairways critical, and that is illustrated also by the par 4 5th.
This fairway cambers from left to right, which helps a fade on this hole. However, don't get too overzealous and pull it, because that fairway bunker down the left, that sees a lot of action. Second shot is a green that pitches back towards you from back to front. That's got a lot of movement over on the left-hand side.
Ah, yes, the gentle fade, the butter cut, if you will.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
Watch this one break. That's disappointing.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Currently a couple under for the round.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 6th hole's a really cool par 5. Once you get back up onto the top of the hill here, you want to try and take on the corner of this par 5.
Yeah, taking it down the right-hand side, it will seriously reduce this par 5, but you got to avoid the rough. It can get really nasty. From there, you could possibly run it up between all those bunkers. There's one low spot area on the left-hand side of this green that will come into play should you get your distance control a little bit wrong.
It looks like he's thinking about going for the green here. Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
That's a high-quality recovery shot. Why don't we catch up with Will Zalatoris?
Okay, he's behind in this rivalry. Let's see what he can produce.
And back to the course with the live action. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is for birdie.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Nicely played.